to my best friend. Guess what? The diary. Skipping moments in between and pouncing to year 2020, which might not be a pleasant year for so many of you, but for me, it turned to be a boon. The day I became a part of Envision. Owing to the content writing internships, my lockdown diaries are an essential part of. I do still believe in the magic of beginnings, fantasies, and miracles that we used to read as kids in storybooks. So now the 13-year-old me got its love for writing back. And I promise each time, and this is just a secret between you and me, okay? I see my mail sent across the university. I secretly go in front of the camera and have a wide smile on my face. If not many, I hope at least one of you could find the you in my story and might have somewhere lost your love for writing. Some may be still in touch. You might be rediscovering the inexhaustible source for the magic of words. But don't worry, we are in this together this time, and we'll sail on the boat of all types of content writing with fun filled experiences, lots of learning, and 1 hour each Saturday you would definitely look forward to experience, where I have an amazing Envision core team who have conducted fruitful workshops, webinar, interfest, and so much more. A wonderful content team who are my backbone. And now the cherry on top is you, the learners team, who I'm sure would be the best amongst all. So welcome to the Envision family. And I hope the way my dream paved way to me via Envision, it does to you too. And we'll give it our best shot to enable you to do so. I'm sure there would be so many stories unheard and unsaid in the room tonight, and we are all looking forward to hearing it from each one of you. And hence, now on the countdown of 3, let us all switch on our videos with no excuses because this is not a normal classroom and we don't need to make excuses, and wholeheartedly welcome each other. So let us just switch on our videos. Okay, I see some hand raised. Is it someone has any doubt or something?
I think he mistakenly raised it. We didn't have a question.
Okay. So people switch on your video so that we can know each other through our faces. And we can begin with the first session for today, which says Know My Story. And let's meet you. Okay, so moving forward, what all we have in store for you, let's just begin with the session. Next slide, Diksha. Okay, so we'll begin with the intro and the usual intro that we have whenever we start any session, your name, your stream, a thing which you're pretty bad at, and a misconception about college that you had as a fresher, which now you no more have. So I'll give a demo. So basically I begin with the session. Hi everyone, this is Katyayani. I'm a second year beta chemical major. I am very, very bad at handling stress, something which I can never handle. Bad is a short word. I'm pathetic at handling stress. And a misconception about college that I had as a fresher is basically since 10th, we were told that 10th is the decisive year of your life. Slowly it went to 12th, that 12th is the decisive year of your life. And I always felt that we won't have academics in college, but sadly it is not the truth. So let's next start with Mitindra, if you could go ahead, since he's a part of our core Envision team.
Just let me know if I'm audible.
You're audible.
Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm unable to turn on my camera because I'm right now on a walk.
Okay.
I just stood on the corner and started speaking. So hello everyone, I'm Mitendra. I'm second year EC major, and thanks for the beautiful words, Kartaini. And we also have this is our pleasure to have you. and all you guys. This has always been something which we all wanted to do, these sessions. Unfortunately, we got pretty late because of these online sessions. Hi, Harshvardhan. And looking forward to, matlab, I'm literally enjoying the session. Even I'm very bad in content writing, I personally want to attend these sessions and looking forward to it. All the best, guys.
Okay. So we can begin with the intro now. So, Diksha.
Hi, am I audible?
Ha, you're audible.
Okay, so my name is Deeksha and I am second year chemical engineering major. And something I am bad at, there is not a thing, there is a list of things. So, and if I have to put out like two or three of them, then it will be that I am not very patient and I do not appreciate myself at times. And I'm not very certain about the decisions that I've taken my like I take during my entire life. And then a misconception about college I had as a fresher has to be that I always felt that in college opportunities will come to me, but basically you have to go towards the opportunities and they will not come your way. You have to go towards them. That's it.
Okay, so people who have
I
just joined
completely
in,
agree with.
we are. Ha, Nitin, to go ahead.
No, no, I just wanted to say, yeah, I completely agree with what Diksha just said. And Diksha, if I'm not wrong, you're also second year, right?
Ha, true. She's second year.
Yeah, yeah. So she's
Yeah,
speaking with
second year.
her experience. I'm totally relating to it.
Okay, so for people who have just joined in, I'm just telling you that we are having our intro session. And yeah, so the question is just there on your screen, and this is what you have to answer. Next, just completing with the content team. So, Eshani,
Hello, am I audible?
ha, you are audible.
Yeah, so this is Aishani Patnaik. I'm a first year biotech major. A thing which I'm extremely bad at is sports, no matter how much I try. And a misconception that I had about college was that I'll be done with assignments and nobody will care about or bother about deadlines and they won't be graded. But no, it was shattered. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, Akshit, next.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Akshat. I am a ECE first year student. One thing that I would say I'm bad at is completing work, well before deadlines. So I do procrastinate a bit, but I think I'm working on that. And a misconception about college that I had was that I would get to, start university. Like we didn't even get to come to the university in the first place. So yeah, we're still waiting for that.
nice. Aryan,
Yeah, hi. My name is Arvind, and I'm from BMS first year. A thing I'm bad at is following directions, and I don't know why Envision team took me in, and I'm still wondering that. And about a misconception about the college I had was that no college is gonna take me in, and but I was proven wrong, and I hope that they continue with me.
we'll continue with the journey.
Yeah.
Ishita,
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ishita. I am a first year English student, and a thing I'm bad at, pretty much a lot of things. But I think something that would top the list would be my impulse-driven random behavior, and of course, procrastination. And I guess the biggest misconception I had was that I will join the university, which is no more a misconception now due to the pandemic. So yes, and I'm looking forward to be a part of the session. So yeah.
okay, so Vani, next.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So, hi guys, I'm Vani and I'm an ECE fresher. A thing I'm bad at is being active. I can be lazy at the most precious times, I will tell you. Also, a misconception about college that I had was about the workload. I thought college was all about chilling and moving freely, but when I see the quizzes and the assignments we get, that conception is totally changed.
Perfect. So we can go with the Harshvardhan. You can start with your intro.
Okay, thank you, Katyayani. Am I audible?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Hi, Envision team. Hi, core. Hi, everyone. My dear, I don't know what to call you. So my name is Harsh, and I'm a second year IIM major. I'm the thing that I'm bad at is, yeah, it's same with like with other people. Like I'm bad at a lot of things, but if I have to name two, then I'll probably say procrastinating and time management. And a misconception I had about college as a fresh. Um, I'm not really sure, but okay. I thought that I like I'll have a large group of friends, but it turned out to be just three or four, which we stick to at hard times or good times. So that's my misconception I had about college.
I perfectly
Thank.
can relate to it.
Yeah, I hope you can. Thank you.
Okay, so next we have Ishani.
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Hi, so I'm Ishani. I'm a first year biotech major. I'm bad at a lot of things, but some of them are I'm terrible at cooking. Like I don't know anything about the kitchen, and I'm horrible at sports. And one misconception I had about college was I thought that the syllabus would be much more interesting, but the first two sems the syllabus is so boring and so drab. I'm sick of first year as of now.
I totally relate, bro. Totally.
Okay, so Nidhi next.
Hi everyone, I am Nidhi and I'm a first year mechanical engineering major. And again, like everyone else, I'm bad at quite a few things, but I think one that sticks out is that I am terribly bad at multitasking. I thought I would be good at it, but once the SEM started going at full swing, I realized how absolutely bad I am at it. And one misconception I had about college, I had quite a few which got cleared up. I think one was that college will be lots of fun and you get to do a lot of fun things, and the first two semesters are very light in terms of studies, but they're really not. So, yeah, I guess that was my biggest misconception.
I guess we have a lot of common misconceptions about college life. That's what I just believe. Okay, so next we have Ravi Pati, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
Yeah, it's Monica, anyways. Hello, I'm Monica. I am a second year EC major. So, like as usual, we are bad at many things. I am really bad at drawing, and also have short temper. I can't really manage that. And if you ask me about misconceptions about college, like I had no expectations when I first came to the college. I was like, go with the flow and all. So one thing I was worried about is seniors and all, but I ended up being friends with. I mean, I ended up being close to them than my own batchmates. So yeah, that's all.
Nice. Rudraksh.
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I am pursuing economics major and I'm a fresher. I think that I am bad at. I'm very bad at communication skills. I have really bad communication skills, and that's the reason I couldn't clear a dozen club interviews or more. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. So I am really bad at that. And misconception. Uh, नो assumptions. सही है, बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है. नाइस. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
Nice.
जो ज्यूम करो.
Okay, you can cover up your communication skills with your written skills, right? So we'll
Yes.
make sure that you
Thank you
develop
very much.
both of them
Yeah, yeah.
equally.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And
Sanjana,
actually pass some interviews in the clubs.
Let's
Hi
hope.
everyone. Am I audible?
yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm Sanjana Nair. I'm a first year math student. And one thing I'm probably bad at, which surprisingly a lot of you have mentioned, is procrastination. And definitely it has to be being a fresher. It is campus life. I mean, that's like the biggest miscommunication. I mean, misconception. And like, looking at YouTube videos of how amazing campus life is going to be, talking to seniors and everything, that's all just gone down the drain at the moment. Hopefully soon enough we can come and enjoy the campus all seniors have experienced. So yeah,
Mm,
that's
very soon.
yeah.
Hoping the same. And we have offline sessions, so that would be so much more fun. So, Sarvesh, next.
Hi, my name is Sarvesh and I'm a first year triple E student. And the thing I'm bad at is one would be definitely procrastination. I tend to get distracted easily and, sticking to schedule and all. And the other thing would be just like Rudraksh said about, communication skills and all. I get nervous often when I'm talking to new people, or I don't think I can. I have a stage fright as well. So, yeah, that. And a misconception about college as a fresher would be to actually enjoy the college as a fresher, because I don't think we would be able to go to the college as a fresher.
Exactly. I hope that you get to go, but let us see. Let us hope for the best.
Yeah, let's
Nice
hope.
one. Sneha, you've just joined in. Sneha, am I audible? Or you can just type in the chat if your mic is not working. Okay, we can go ahead with Tanvi by the time Sneha responds.
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
So, hi everyone, I'm Tanvi and I'm a first year IR major. Well, I'm bad at I'm good at procrastination and yeah, handling stress. I'm really bad at handling stress. And I can totally relate to Sarvesh because as a misconception, I thought that college life is really fun and chilling, but till now it is turning out like quite boring. So I think, yeah, till now. So
Quite boring. I can truly
yeah.
understand that. Okay, so next, Sneha, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry, my net is like a little bit disturbed.
No, no, perfectly fine. You can go ahead.
Okay, so hi everyone, I'm Sneha, and yeah, I guess that's I am doing my history major. Currently, I'm in Meerut, and what else? I don't know what to say.
And you can speak anything. A misconception that you had about college life as a fresher, but you don't have it anymore.
Like one of the misconceptions would be like when my parents and like my cousins said कि ragging होगी and I'm like कहाँ हो रही है and I literally had a chat with my cousin and he was like कि तेरी ragging नहीं हुई तेरे senior से तू बात करती है like do you have to talk like आप करके and I'm like no.
True, this was what we were told, that we have to call our senior sir and ma'am. That is what even I heard before entering college. But okay, now it's not the case in SNU at least. Okay.
And another would be like when they said कि हाँ बहुत ही chill होगा online ही तो है हो जाएगा नहीं होता I cannot focus in classes. It's like one thing is when people said कि online college would be much more easier than going to physical college. I feel right now that physically going to college would be much better than actually like attending online.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
So I guess
I
Prerna.
think that is what most of us feel.
True. I guess Prerna has joined in right now, if I'm not mistaken. So Prerna, can you hear me? Okay, so by the time she responds, Vaishnavi next.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so I had my video on till now and something happened to my cam
It's
all
perfectly
of a
fine.
sudden. So I'm not sure what just happened.
Just
Anyways, I'm Vaishnavi and I'm from the first year IR department. The thing I'm actually, like many people said, I'm bad at a lot of things. I won't say I'm bad at a lot of things. I'm actually a very narcissist. I can tell you that. I don't know. It's subconscious. Like being a narcissist is subconscious. And I also think I'm bad at I procrastinate a lot. I procrastinate like nobody's business. Like even if the deadline is 1 minute later, I'm like, yeah, 1 minute's there, right? Chill.
we
So
can do
I'm
it.
that kind of a procrastinator, and then I'm very self-conscious about myself all the time. So Those are the things I'm bad at. The misconception I have about myself is about this university basically is like everyone said, I thought there would be a lot of bullying, ragging, and all that stuff. And also, I thought that as I enter university, I'm going to be the top student who's going to study, who's going to memorize everything. I'm going to do all that kind of things. And then I end up Googling everything right before the test and in between the test. So I just gave up on that. And yeah, that's it.
I have this misconception every semester. After every semester, I'm like, next semester, we'll just rock it, but then
हम बहुत अच्छे नंबर लाएंगे.
exactly. So I guess we're done with the list. Prerna, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so go ahead with the intro. I guess you joined in late, maybe. So the
Yeah.
question is there on the screen, so you can just go ahead with it.
Okay, my stream is I have CS branch. Thing you're bad at. I'm bad at so many things. I'm the worst at managing things actually. Um, managing my time, maybe. That's misconception about college you had as a fresher.
Yeah.
That it would be not much hectic, but it is.
But it is. Quite a lot of us have the same misconception. Okay, so I guess we are done with the intro. Are we left with anyone? Did I miss out anyone's name? If I did, please do let me know. Aryan has his hand raised.
Yeah, I have
Aryan.
a question. I don't have a misconception, but I have a question regarding Shivnado. I recently heard that there are horses that they just caught 2 or 3 horses. So can we ride them?
They did. I don't think they caught them. Like they have a proper. They set up a stable or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. No, like they just got 2 3 horses. Like they have made a proper area. So can we ride them?
Yeah, but I don't think so. The equipments are available yet. Like the horses are not trained yet properly. So I think we have to
Yeah, by
relax
the
and
time I reach campus, by the time I reach campus, I think that they'll be trained.
before you ride a horse, you have to tame a horse. Let's just relax and let the horses get tamed.
Okay, so we have Gayatri now. So Gayatri, the question is there on the screen and you can just begin with your intro. A quick intro.
Hi, my name is Gayatri Nair. I am a first year in BSc Biotech. I think I'm bad at. Uh, I think I have stage fright. Like I'm good at singing, but I just don't think I can sing in front of a large group or something. So maybe I think that's something I'm bad at. A misconception about college you had as a fresher. Uh, I don't know. I thought that college would be a bit more strict, but not so strict kind of thingy. But yeah, so far it's like it's a breeze, except for the assignments and all. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. So anyone left now? Did I miss out any new name? Anyone who is joined in right now? I hope not. So let us begin with the basic details of how the sessions will be held. Next slide, Diksha. Okay, so I guess you all would have seen the session plan, how we'll it took us a lot of efforts to design the caption for you and make it interesting. I hope you all like it. You can put it in the chat box how interesting you find it or how creative. But that is how the session plan is, and we hope to take a session every Saturday and cover all the basics of what content writing is. If you are approaching for being a part of the clubs as a content writer, or you want to get into internships, or basically you have a dream of writing a book or something just like mine, so we'll be focusing on every genre that you want, and that is how the sessions are planned. So anyone having any issues with keeping sessions on Saturday, each Saturday, okay, so I had to accommodate 13 sessions in all. So 3 sessions I've kept on Thursdays. Do you have any of you have any issues with the timings 8 to 9 p.m. and sessions on every Saturday? Okay, Harshvardhan has an issue, I guess. Yeah, speak up, Harshvardhan.
Yeah, I prefer if you call me Harsh. Thank you.
Okay, I'll call you Harsh. Done.
The timing is a little bit inconvenient for me. So can we shift to like 9 if it's okay with everyone, or like earlier, not 8, because 8 is my playing and dinner time. So it just clashes with everything. So if
Okay, the
everyone's
7 to
okay,
8 is fine for you? Saturdays?
um,
Or 9 to
it's
10? Anything is convenient
I
for me.
prefer 9 to 10, but like we can ask other people for
Okay, so
consensus.
everyone, people you can respond, is 9 to 10 convenient for everyone? Like raise your hand if it is comfortable with everyone. So I'll get to know how many of you have a problem with it. So Ishani, Monica, Rudraksh and Sanjana, is it not okay with you?
Actually, 9 to 10 is dinner time at my house. Like, that's why 8 to 9 was like a convenient time for me.
Okay. So what about that? That is one issue we'll be facing, I guess. And what about the day? Day is convenient for everyone. Saturdays, if we keep it every Saturday.
Saturday we have a class, so
Saturday we have our classes.
yes.
No, I mean, okay, so today, right now, did you have a class?
Not now, but in the day, like daytime till 1 2.
Okay, so tell me a convenient Sunday. Do you want to? I wanted to keep Sundays free for you. That's why I just didn't keep a session on Sunday. That was my only reason because I know that all of you would be free on Sunday. But then, do you want me to keep the session on Sunday, maybe sometime in the day?
Could we have it maybe 7 to 8 on Saturdays only? Like if 9 to 10 doesn't work. Like, I mean
7
9
to
to
8.
10
How
is
many are there for 7 to 8?
Like morning 7 to 8 or
No,
night
no,
7?
of course not. Night 7 to 8.
no, evening, yeah.
Okay, so I guess more people will be joining in later, but as of now, okay, so these are tentative dates. We'll come to a conclusion on the group as which date to keep and the timings too. For me, as of now, I felt that Saturday 8 to 9 would be the best time. But if it suits everyone, accommodating everyone. Okay, Prerna has something to say. Nothing. Okay, okay.
No, it
So
was my mistake.
okay, so we'll come to a common time. Hopefully, we can. And any problem with the session or session names or something new which you want to add, okay, we'll be talking about that at the end. Hopefully we come to a same time.
We can keep it like 8:30 to 9:30 or
Yeah, what about 8:30 to 9:30, Harsh? Is it okay for you?
Um, I think 8 would be better than 8:30, so I prefer 9. Anyways, like can we keep it in like in the afternoon, say Saturday or Sunday, like 4 to 5, 3 to 4, 5 to 6.
If no
If
one is having
anything,
class, I'm okay with it.
We can discuss it on the group itself, like
We'll discuss it on the
whatever
groups
timing.
and we can come up with a common time because we don't want to really waste our time. It's already 8:40. So let's just quickly wrap this thing and we'll come up with a common time on the group. Let us discuss it over there. And okay, so the next slide. Okay, so just a few things to keep in mind. It is not a normal classroom, just be very open. So the sessions will usually conducted once per week, except for some classes which had to be adjusted in, but they are flexible. So like if you want sessions to be combined or we face some issues, we'll be combining sessions in between. Each session we have like a 35 to 40-minute session. Then we have a 15 to 20-minute activity, which will not be a vocal activity, something in which you'll have to write and at the end of each session, and a quick activity that you'll be given after every session and which you have entire 1 week to complete by. And trust me, the prompts are quite interesting. Like we had so much of fun making the prompts and you would enjoy writing for sure. And I guess we can devote it won't take more than one and a half hour for sure. and that is what we have at the end. We have uploaded a send a drive link in the description, and you can upload all whatever you write, you can upload it on the link. And I don't want to send any reminders, so because I know the prompts are so interesting that you will be very excited to write. That is what an assurity is from my side. And everybody, we request you to not avoid any session, miss any session, as this is something which you have chosen, right? It's not been given by the timetable department, or it is not your core, and it was not like some UWS ECC which you had to choose because you didn't have time clashes, something which you chose. So it would be perfect if you could be a part of all the sessions and all the 13 sessions. And the PPT is not presented, Diksha.
Just give me a second.
Okay, so any quick questions right now till now? Any queries that you want to ask or something? Like how will the sessions proceed or something like that? We won't take more than 35 to 40 minutes, something is which I assure, and then 15 to 20 minutes activity, and then a takeaway quick activity which won't last more than 1 hour for sure. And I hope that every one of you submit it well before time, this time meeting deadlines. Okay, so yeah, next. Okay, so the first session was a very introductory session, and hope all of you till now enjoyed it. And some of you did miss my starting speech, but it's okay, it's perfectly fine. And then we have the icebreaker round, for which the details will be shared by Vani and Ishita. Right now, I hope that you have some fun ahead. I'll be sharing 1 or 2 bullet points at the end, but let's carry forward the session for tonight with Ishita and Vani. So go ahead.
Okay, so hi guys, we are prepared some very interesting questions for you all. Don't worry, they aren't as tricky as your mid-sems quizzes or end terms. They are really some fun questions that we would like you to answer so that we know more about you only. Rules are very simple. All you have to do is grab a pen and paper and write numbers from 1 to 20. Now Ishita will be calling your name by one, and then she will ask you to choose any one of them, and the number you chose, the question respective to that would be asked, and the rest of you all just keep cutting those numbers so that when your chance comes, you don't have those numbers available. For example, see if your previous participants chose 347, so now you have all the numbers except that, and so be sure to choose that only. Now also, in case there is a question that comes to someone else and you have some very interesting experience or your story to share, feel free to type it on chat box. We would be more than happy to hear it. Be very comfortable while answering our questions. Nobody is judging you here. Judging you here. All the very best. Ishita, you can start.
Okay, wait a second. Is the instruction clear to everyone? Like you're just required to write the serial numbers from 1 to 20 as of now. That's it. And the question, whichever serial number you choose, so we'll be asking question related to that. And don't worry, this is the first session, so hence we have a very verbal session. From next time, we have more of writing sessions. So I hope it is okay with everyone. Are the instructions clear? Anyone, any doubts?
Yeah, I'd just like to add that everybody can answer the question, so just resort to the chat box and
Yeah.
let us know.
Okay, so the same serial number, people, you can answer the what you would have answered instead of the person who is answering. So let's just begin. One, you can go ahead.
Ishita, you have the
Yes.
questions, right?
So yes. So I'll just have a random call out from the list of attendees and just tell me this one number and I'll ask you the question. Okay. So the first one is Monica. Are you
Hello.
there?
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So any number between
Uh,
1 to
I'll,
30.
I'll go for 9.
Okay. For 9. Okay. So what would people be surprised to find about you? Something very unknown about you.
Well, most of the people think that I'm too nerd or serious type of a person, but no, I'm not. Like many people think they're a little bit afraid, I mean intimidated by seeing me. But no, I'm not like that. I'm very fun. At least I think so. So yeah, yeah, I get that. I mean, I heard many of the people now I know, I mean, told me so many times about this thing that they were so much intimidated by me, but then when they got to know me, they were fine with me. Yeah.
That's how exactly conventional wisdom works, I guess. Okay, so up next is Gayatri. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I choose 18. Sorry, 18.
Okay, so if you were left on a deserted island with either your worst enemy or nobody, who would you choose and why?
Okay, worst enemy or nobody?
Yeah.
Um, I think worst enemy because when we are deserted, both of us would be like, we have to get out of here. So, like, maybe we can work together, or maybe she'll do all of the work and I can just trick her in the end of the day. She's my worst enemy after all. She or he, whoever. So, yeah, I guess so.
Right. Okay, so great. Up next is Harsh.
Yeah, hi. I choose 7.
Okay. If you could major in anything and be guaranteed a steady job after college, what would you pick?
Um, I think it's not there offered in Chenab University, but I think I would pick psychology if it was offered here.
Okay, so great. Mehtab is here. Is Mehtab here? No, I guess. Vaishnavi.
Yes, I choose 1, the number 1.
Okay, so a one-liner for the year 2020, or like, how would you describe it?
Self-reflective, one word.
Right. All right. So, Tanvi,
Yeah,
are
I'm here.
you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is 8.
Okay. What's the one thing you love doing and everyone you know hates?
Okay, I love doing it. Everyone hates.
Yes.
A tough question. People,
Yeah,
you can drop in your answers in the chat box if you want.
it's
Like if it's
really a
difficult,
tough question. Well, I
maybe.
don't do anything if anyone hates it.
I mean, something very unusual that you do when you love, but others don't really resort to it.
Maybe your guilty pleasures, like any if you have.
Well, I won't say it as a guilty pleasure, but I dance like madly sometimes, like at weekends, especially. I actually dance before the session, and actually nobody accompanies me, but they're like, okay, you want to do it, take your room and just dance over there, don't come here. So I think that's great, I would say.
I do the same, honestly. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun actually, yeah.
Okay. Next up is Ananya.
We don't have Ananya, I guess. You can take names from the attendees list if you want.
Right. So Ishani.
Hi.
Hi.
So I choose 4.
Okay, so four is pretty interesting. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume as to what would you have done? Like,
Okay.
yep.
Okay, so this is actually not a very hard question to answer for me because I am not a very alert person on the street. So probably I would have done something in a haze, maybe like, I don't know, some stupid thing which I'm not aware of at that time, and they would probably assume the same thing about me because my parents know me pretty well and how disoriented I can get. So maybe something like that, not something consciously.
Um,
Perfect. Go ahead, Ishita.
and Natanya, are you here? Okay.
No, no.
Nidhi.
I'll pick number 10.
Number 10. So, if you could relive one day of your life, which day would you choose to relive?
Oh, that's hard. Probably my 18th birthday, because that was by far the most fun birthday I've ever had. And for once, we actually did something on a birthday, so yeah, it was great.
Tanvi
Okay.
has a very
So,
interesting answer to it. She says, I would choose today. So I guess she's enjoying the most. Okay, so the next one. Go ahead.
okay, up next is Sarvesh.
Hi, so I would choose 6.
Okay. If you could make one wish right now, and there's an assurance that it would be granted to you, what would that be?
There won't be insurance that it won't.
There is a
Can I
complete
repeat?
assurance that
It's
it
a
would be
complete.
guaranteed.
Complete assurance.
Granted, yeah.
Uh, First thing that comes off my mind is get really rich. To be honest, yeah. I promise.
Perfect.
Right.
Huh.
Okay. So, Sanjana.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll choose 14.
14. Okay. What does a perfect day look like for you?
Okay. Perfect day would have some reading, definitely some music, singing, a little bit of playing, probably basketball, spending time with friends and family, and yeah, that'd probably be it. And hopefully rainy, like a nice rainy.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right. Okay. Anushka, is she here?
I don't think Sanashka is here.
Okay. Rudraksh.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
13.
13.
1 3 13.
Um, a to be accomplished thing
Hello.
you do
I'm sorry, I
for
can't hear
your.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Rudraksh, can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Am I
Rudraksh,
audible?
Yeah. Now it's okay.
Okay. A to be accomplished thing from your
I
bucket
can't hear
list.
you again. I'm sorry. क्या हो रहा है भाई?
Okay.
just type in the question in the chat box, someone. Ishita, you can
Hello.
type in the question.
Am I
Yeah.
audible
Okay.
right now?
Yeah, I think yeah, you are audible. Yeah.
Okay. A to be accomplished thing from your bucket list. What would
Uh,
that be?
like the okay. So I think I really want to go skydiving. Yeah, I really want to do that. So yeah, if I could complete that, I would really like to go to skydiving. And yeah, and I have a bucket list that I have to earn a lot of money. So yeah, that's too. Please don't judge me. I'm practical. Yeah.
Most of us have that thing on a bucket list, though we don't say it. But yeah. Well,
So up next is Sneha.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, number
Okay, I would choose 20.
20. Okay. If you had a time machine, would you go back in time or in the future, and why?
Uh, I would go back in time because there are a lot of like comebacks I have in my mind when I go to the washroom after a fight. I want to redo those arguments with those nice comebacks. All of them.
nice one.
Up next is Prerna.
Yeah, I'll go with
Prayer.
number 19.
Okay, number 19. What is the most surprising discovery till date that still stays beyond imagination for you?
Oh, surprising discovery.
Yes.
Uh, maybe galaxies, outer space, and stuff.
Exactly. It just remains something which is unimaginable for all of us. Before we go to the next person, I hope we are not boring everyone who is already done with the sequences, or are we? People, you can unmute and you can speak up.
No, not at all.
Not
It's
at
really
all.
fun.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Completely.
We'll just wrap it up quickly and hope that our session remains compiled together. Okay, go ahead, Ishita.
Yes, we are done with. Is anyone left?
Did we miss out anyone? Is someone left?
No, we've covered everything. Like we've covered all of them.
I guess we've missed Mitendra. If you
Oh,
can hear
did
us.
we? Okay, Mitendra, a number that you'd pick.
Okay, he's a part of the call, but let us see if he can hear us.
Come on, I already know the questions.
We've
Okay,
covered. We've covered.
till
Let us just skip it.
10.
Yeah. So I guess we're done with all of the questions and everything. Now coming to the basic point, Diksha, you can just explain what the internships and what all we'll be doing in the further sessions.
Yeah, sure. So now we'll be coming down to business, guys. A lot of fun has already taken place. So let me tell you, now we'll be shifting our focus towards the something that we are all present here for, which are basically internships. So being in college, we've all the college students understand that today the most important thing is to find a good internship, because it will expose you to the ups and downs of the profession. Okay, and then learning by doing is more valuable than learning through textbooks. And this is an undeniable fact and cannot be said to be wrong by any one of us present here. And in this sector, we must all know that content writing internships are one of the most significant and have unlimited experience to offer us. This skill is the soul of so many companies. Does anybody of you know here who once used the phrase that content is king? Anyone? Does nobody know who used the phrase content is king? Nobody from the team as well.
It's
I
perfectly when you
have
can
heard
answer the
it, that I
question.
know. I have heard this.
Even I've
Okay,
heard
so
this, but I don't know who.
so let me unravel it. It was Bill Gates back in 1996, and almost 2 decades later, his vision has become an indisputable reality. So, in Envision, through these sessions, we not only help you develop your love for writing, but also guide you how this passion can turn into a full time profession and prove to be your stepping stone. We will, throughout the session, teach you how to build your resume, and not to forget, guys, the certificate that we'll be providing you at the end of all the sessions will be your resume booster. On the screen, as you can see, there are three internship options from three sectors. The first is a business brand, the second is from an NGO, and the third is from a tech-based company. All it shows and tries to tell you is the variety that you get to see in the sector, and how essential content writers are in any company or firm. There might be many questions that might be popping up in your head right now, and among them, one of the most important would be, what is your love for writing enough to be a content writer or to bag a content writing internships? So, I have already done two content writing internships throughout the last year, and my answer to this question would be a big no, because just the love of your writing would not help you get a good internship, or would not help you be a success at it. So, let us ponder upon what all skills we require. First will be not writing skills but research skills. Finding the right information about a given topic or about whatever you're writing is very, very important. Second will be your writing skills. Writing skills comes up second on this list because even the best written prose may fall flat if you do not get the research right. Third will be your thirst for knowledge and ready for criticism. People who are narcissistic will have to be ready for criticism, please. A content writing or a content writer always needs to have a desire of learning more. You must be having a love of reading new things about new things and wanting to write about them. We all know that writing is a creative process and there is nothing that is wrong or nothing that is right. You need to be ready to take criticism and work upon it and not take it to your heart or personally. And the last will be working on deadlines. A lot of people mentioned here that procrastination is their something they're bad at, but for a content writing internship or basically any internship, working on deadlines is very, very important because this will be your only way to show your seriousness towards any of your work, and it and trust me, it will be appreciated by almost everybody you work under or people who might and work under you later. So these are the things that I wanted to tell you about the content writing internships. And we have a next session which will be nurture your roots. Also, to keep this session light and crisp, we have not included any kind of assignment or a task for you. But from the next sessions, we'll all be giving you some small tasks. Will not take you enough time to go through it, and that will obviously help you develop your long lost love for writing. And the room is open for any questions if you people have it.
Okay, so before everything, I just want to say that we're all open up to questions, and sometimes you might write something. I don't know how many of you are. I wanted to know, why have you joined content writing? Like, what is the purpose? You wanted to go for internships or want to get into clubs into content writing? Like, what is the motto behind? So we can plan our sessions accordingly, though we have made and designed everything incorporating everything. But it would be better if you could speak up, like, what all are you aiming for and what are you exactly expecting?
So I always felt like I was pretty good at writing, but I never actually learned how to write properly. And like I never had like professional teaching on how to write properly, and that's something I want to develop. And I think that writing is a really important skill, and I have so much fun when I write. So I want to properly actually learn how to do it well.
Okay, so that is like for sure. Like once I know that most of us would have lost our hands on writing, but the prompts that we give, they are so interesting. Like even when we were creating the prompts, we were more than excited to write on it. So I'm sure that you would love writing on it and you won't mind spending your 1 hour once a week. I guess we can do something like that for a love for writing. And if that is the case with everyone, like if you want any specific thing, you can always come up to us anytime. Or maybe if you're not comfortable sharing your writing on the drive link, you can personally send it to me. But it would be better, like if we can get to know each other's writing, we share, we grow. That is what we have learned since childhood. And learning from each other's writing is the best part that I feel. And if you have any stories to share, like I did one of the closest story that has happened recently to me, if you want to pen down that story, if you want to write that, we'll be coming up with writers of the week for sure. Like for all the assignments that we have a writer of the week whom we find the best. And of course, so we'll be going with the sessions. It will be interesting ones, and I hope that you don't miss out any session and attend all of them. They're all interlinked to each other, so if you miss one of them, it would be like maybe second one won't be that fruitful. So it would be better if you attend all of the sessions. Rest time, anytime you want to send any of your writing, you need a proofread of it. You don't have people who could edit your work, or you're not sure about it, you can send me your stories, your poems, whatever genre you are comfortable in writing. Send it on the group. If you're not comfortable doing that, send it to me or any of us. And we really look forward to all the sessions ahead, and hope we have more people joining in. And that's it from my side for today. So, any questions or anything that you want to ask, any feedback, we are open to it right now. But that's all from our side. Like, if you're done with it, you can leave the session. Rest. We are here for a couple of minutes or 10 minutes more, and you can ask your doubts individually or anything that's comfortable for you. For the timings and the date, we'll just talk about it on the group. If it's comfortable with everyone to keep it on Saturday 8 to 9, we'll go ahead with it. If you want to change it, then let us see if we can come up to a common time in a day. So that's it from my side. Anything, any questions, any feedback, anything that you want to share?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I just had one thing. Like, I mean, I'm pretty excited and all, but for me, why I kind of joined this group and all and these sessions is basically I've been pretty frequent in speaking and reading, but writing is one means of communication that I mean, I've written. It's not like I haven't, but I'm not very good at it. I don't think I'm very good at it. I don't know. So I really hope I can learn. Like that's my first, like from basics kind of a thing.
It's perfectly fine. We'll be just starting from the scratch. Like we are telling you how to,
Okay.
which we were told in like during our childhood, how to develop our vocabulary and how to write essays and everything. That is what we'll be starting up with. And it's perfectly fine. I hope that you get to learn about writing more.
Yeah.
So that is
Thank you
what
so
our
much.
aim is for everyone in the room right now.
Thank you.
So that is how we have planned the sessions also. Like it starts from the basic and then you get to know. And if you really develop the love for writing, why not earn something from it? So that is what our aim was. If you're okay with it, we are perfectly fine
Yes,
either way.
guys, and obviously, for a good college life, you need an extra pocket money. That's what was my aim for an internship.
And I hope that at the end, like when we have our summer vacations, we have a lot of people doing content writing internships as we enjoy it. It's flexible working hours. You just have to devote particular articles and everything. But art focus is again mentioning it's not just about internship, it's just about building your writing skills and everything from the scratch to advanced levels. So that's all our focus was, our aim was, and is basically. So any other thing that you want to share? Any story or
Okay,
any
I
feedback?
actually have one more question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so these internships, like, I mean, I'm a math major, so that's like, the furthest you can get away from content writing, you could say.
Okay,
So,
so I'm
yeah, I mean, as in if I want to apply, like, I definitely am interested in applying for the internships after I complete this workshop. But like, is it going to be like, I'm a math major, so will that be an issue, or is it just will that like not hinder my
okay, so I'm a
internship?
BTech chemical major, and during my lockdown,
Same.
I discovered my love for writing again back to Envision as I told. But I really felt that content writing internships are I personally feel that they are the easiest ones to start with. Like you get to feel the real world experience. You've got to meet deadlines. You have someone at your head who keeps sending you mails that your article is pending. These many words you have completed. This is not what. So they basically require you to meet the deadlines and like complete the word limit, which they say. That is what
Okay.
their aim is. Like you can, the best part is that you can pick up any genre that you want to write. For me, I love writing about travel and tourism. Okay. So the internship that I did was Ballyhoo Today, which basically is they have their page and they write everything about like all those marketing things that you get 3 days and 4 nights, and then all the breakfast is complimentary and everything and all that. So I love writing about all this. So it does not actually matter like which major you are in. It is just about how you develop these skills, which we'll be developing, I'm sure, across the all the sessions. And then I feel that from my side at least, I feel that you'll be more than interested in joining content writing internships. So it really does not
Also,
Thank
matter
you so much.
whichever major you are.
also, I'll be adding something to what Katyani said. if you're a maths major, there are content writing internships where you actually write down things for related to maths, where there are companies who give you questions and you solve it and compile them and then put them out in their work in their website. So that is also a form of content writing only. Content writing just does not mean that you keep writing phrases or you keep writing paragraphs or stories or everything, but that also comes under content writing, and I don't think majors have a lot of role to play in it.
I personally love
Got it.
doing
Thank you
everything
so
except
much.
my major, so that is what I chose content writing for. So that is what my basic reason, and I hope that you'll enjoy it too. Something apart from maths you'll get to do.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Any other question? Anyone? Okay, so if not, then we wrap up with the session today, and hoping to enjoy another 1 hour the next week and continuing so on for all the 13 sessions. And that's it from my side for today, guys. And any questions, feel free to ask on the group or personally. Anything is okay and perfectly fine with me. Any writing that you want to share, you want me to edit it, you want me to read it, share honest feedback, you can. Anything about internships that you want to ask, how does it work and how does it go along, you can feel free to ask me anything, or any of us basically. So that's it from my side. It was wonderful. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye,
Thank you guys
everyone.
for joining.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Thank you for this amazing session. And sorry for being late.
It's perfectly fine. It's okay.
Thank you.
And hope that you'll join in for the next time too. Okay, so content